All right, another great storytelling track off of what I think is one of the best hip hop albums of all time, 36 Chambers. But there's a track on there specifically that is a great storytelling track, and it's Tears. It's a different vibe. It's just RZA and Ghostface. And I'm going to specifically talk about Ghostface's verse in Tears because the story that he tells is crazy and vivid, and then the ending of it is kind of wild. But he's basically telling a story of how him and his homie were, let's just say, partnering up with a female, and the first go around with them two, ended up being, safe, but then homeboy kind of went kind of crazy on Solo and ended up catching something that he can't get rid of. He talks about giving him a Jimmy to use and like how he didn't do it, and he goes, he got butt naked and stuck the power you. And he linking up with this girl Stephanie, and he goes, full tried to be down with OPP. Ain't nothing wrong, but he got caught with the HIV. And so it was almost like, too, like if you think about it too, that would have been 1993. It was like Ghostface was almost being an advocate for like practicing safe sex. So it was
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
kudos to Ghostface for that, but also telling this vivid story. And I always wondered too. I'm like, I wonder if that's a true story because he used specific names. He had the name for the homie, had the name for the girls, but yeah, I just remember when I first listened to that album and then came across the Tears track, I was like, it ended up being one of my favorite track on the album just because of the storytelling aspect and the beat. And then yeah, just the way that song ended, just it captivated me, man. It was crazy.
Right. Because you said it was RZA and Ghostface, right?
Yeah, it was
That
just
was
it
on the
was
song,
just
right?
RZA and Ghost. Yeah, RZA had the first verse, which was actually about somebody dying. Another good storytelling verse, but then I was just captivated by Ghostface's verse. But yeah, two very kind of graphic, depicted stories, and yeah, just a great track overall.
Right. I wonder, yeah, like you said, I wonder how true or how like parallel that maybe have gone from a different story. And
Yeah.
what's dope about this reminds me of a parallel too. Ghostface is actually really good at telling like very vivid stories like that because
Yes.
I
Yeah.
wonder how in depth these conversations of like going back and forth of like, no, the story needs to go this way, or are
Yeah.
they actually just telling about what's really happening?